Alright, today we're going to talk about footwork. There's a very true saying in this sport. If your body feels comfortable during a stroke, you're probably not executing it correctly. It's when your body is in an uncomfortable, athletic position that your technique truly emerges. The main reason your feet don't move is closely linked to your body posture. Properly, your legs need to be engaged, meaning your thighs should be tense and loaded. Your waist and core should be in a forward-leaning position, creating a C shape. Your midsection should form a C shape. Right now, you're standing too upright, which is why you can't move in for short balls. Think about a sprinter's ready position. You have to be low and prepared to explode forward. If you're standing straight up, you can't generate power, and your start will be slower than others. And table tennis is all about explosive, short-distance speed. This is one of the key reasons our movement speed is slow. Second point. Why is your initial burst of speed slow? It has to do with your ankles. If there's no strength in your ankles and they are too soft, your start will be slow. I remember on the Sichuan team, we would practice explosive ankle exercises like this every day. To improve our initial quickness, we did at least 500 to 1,000 reps daily. The goal is to make your ankles elastic. If they are springy, your first step will be incredibly fast. You need to feel this. When you're on the court, your ankles must stay elastic, supporting your body. When you rise onto the balls of your feet, the ankle muscles are tense. When you lower, they relax. This tension and release is what allows for movement. If you are flat-footed, your movement will always feel heavy, and you can't achieve a light, quick start. If you want to build strength and responsiveness in your ankles, you can practice against a wall. Rise up. But on the way down, don't let your heels touch the ground. This isn't tiring and is suitable for all ages. Just rise up and lower down without the heels touching. Keep your ankles engaged and never let your weight settle flat. This is the feeling you want. Once you get better, you can do it without the wall. After a set, you'll feel a deep burn in your calves and ankles. When this area gets quicker, your start gets quicker. The third point is about your mindset. I believe every player who wants to improve their footwork must develop an awareness of being ready to move at all times. For example, during a backhand rally, many players just stand still. That's not effective. Next time you play, try to add a little rhythm to your feet. Use small, rhythmic steps in place to keep your body light and active. During your forehand rally, add some rhythm and get your feet moving. It's not about big movements, but about small weight shifts and steps to stay alive. From this active state, you'll be able to move to the next ball. If your feet are static, you won't be able to move effectively. I believe these 3 points are the main reasons amateur players' feet are slow. First, your body posture. Second, your ankle elasticity. And third, your body's rhythm. Only after you master these 3 things can we talk about advanced footwork patterns. Now, let's discuss the complete footwork for a serve and third ball attack. First, let's cover how to move when, after I serve and recover, the opponent returns to my forehand. Let's start with a backspin serve. When you serve, lock your left leg against the edge of the table. Many players put their weight on their right leg during the serve, which immobilizes it. Your left leg should brace against the table, with your center of gravity pressed down. After the serve, your weight should be on your left leg. From here, keep the left foot as a pivot and swing your right leg back in an arc. This brings your body back to the ready position. Many players just walk back into position. If your opponent returns the ball quickly to your forehand, you'll be too late. After the serve, the fastest recovery is a pivot and hop with the right side of your body. Let me show you again. Serve. Pivot on the left foot, swing your right side back, and let the left foot adjust. Now you are recovered. If you're serving a very fast, long ball, like a hook serve, you should be recovering backwards as you serve. The motion is serving and moving back simultaneously. Because after a fast, long serve, the opponent's block will come back very quickly and can easily jam you. After recovering, if the ball is on your forehand side, an adult player should use a lunge step. A common mistake is in the footwork sequence, after serving, recovery, drawing the racket back first, and then swinging while moving at the same time. This is wrong. This is a very common problem for amateur players. So, what do we need to fix? After your serve and recovery, as the ball comes to your forehand, take your backswing from over the table while using a lunge step to get into proper position. If you don't do this, no matter how good your forehand is in practice, you'll constantly be caught out of position during matches. So you must control your arm. After serving, as your feet move, your arms should draw back from a forward position. The backswing is initiated from the front as you move. The correct sequence is, step with your feet, then set your arm. It's not arm first, then feet. Most amateur players use this incorrect footwork pattern. 90% of you probably do. So this is a habit you must break. Use a lunge step. For short distances, just move your right foot. For wider balls, your right foot moves first, and your left foot follows as you execute the step. Remember, your arm must start the backswing from the front. After serving, do not pull your arm back first. Even if you see the ball going to your forehand, a premature backswing will cause an imbalanced, incorrect stroke. Many players might not even move their feet at all. Second footwork pattern, the middle. The middle of the table is a difficult spot for amateurs. You need to decide your recovery posture. If you plan to attack with both wings, recover with your shoulders square to the table. If you plan to use only your forehand, recover like Fanjindong, with your left shoulder forward and right shoulder back. If you want to use your forehand from the middle, the key is your left foot. Your left foot must move as well. Your left foot needs to step out of the way to create space for your forehand. Many players get jammed in the middle because they only move their right foot and leave their left foot planted. You have to move your left foot to the side to be able to hit the ball. If you tend to play forehands out of the middle, once you step around, execute the loop while stepping your right foot forward to follow your center of gravity. If you don't open up your right foot, you'll easily get jammed by the ball, and even if you loop it back, your shot won't have any quality. So, as you pivot to make space, your body must also reposition, with your right side moving forward into the shot. For balls in the middle or on the backhand side, the leg has to move away and then move forward. This makes the forehand from the middle quite difficult. If your forehand is strong, use it. If not, don't force it. After serving, what if I want to use my backhand for a ball in the middle? After serving, I recover to a neutral stance. For a middle ball, my right foot steps forward as my arm draws back to the side for the backhand loop. Again, after the serve. Recover, and for the middle ball, the right foot steps forward to execute the shot. If you step sideways, your shot will likely go into the net. So the right foot must step forward. Rotate your body to hit the ball, and your backhand power will be correct. Now let's discuss the backhand side. Many players have a misconception about the backhand. They think that for any ball on the backhand side, including service returns, they don't need to move their feet. In reality, the small adjustment steps on the backhand side are the most demanding. For example, after my serve, even if the ball comes right back to me, my feet are always making small adjustment steps. If the ball is a bit wide, I recover and make a quick footwork adjustment. I never hit a shot standing completely still. I never recover from a serve and just stand there to hit the ball. Even for a ball right at me, my feet are always making adjustments. Otherwise I can't find the proper position. There are two main reasons most players' backhand loops fail. Why do amateurs always miss when returning a long serve to their backhand? Because you can only push it, you can't loop it well, and any loop you make lacks quality. This is because you try to return the serve by hitting straight on, while we use body rotation. When we return serve, our right foot is forward, our arm is positioned to our left, and we use rotation to hit the ball. I use rotation to loop, you just use your arm. How can you generate power that way? If the ball has any side spin, you'll mishit it on the edge of your racket. Next time you play a backhand, make sure to use your body. If you feel the ball is short, step in slightly. If the ball is deep, make a small adjustment in place. If it's slightly to the side, move your feet. You'll see how much more accurate your backhand becomes. Never think you can just stand in one spot for backhand shots. That is absolutely wrong. Your feet must constantly adjust. Your right foot is critical here. If the ball is slightly wide to your forehand, my right foot will step back to create space. If the ball is short, my right foot will step forward. This right foot is responsible for finding your optimal contact point and creating space. Many players keep their feet fixed. If the ball is short, they reach. If it's long, they lean back. This is incorrect. You must use your feet to adjust. Your feet are like a ruler, they must help you find the correct distance to the ball. Now, if your right foot needs to be mobile, can your weight be resting on it? No, of course not. So why do your feet feel stuck when you try to move? It's because your weight is planted, making you immobile. That's why when I play a backhand, my right foot is always ready to move. I'm always making small, bouncing steps. If your right foot is planted flat, how can you possibly move? Therefore, about 70% of your weight should be on your left leg. Your right foot should always feel light and relaxed, ready to move. Even when you put weight on it for a shot, you recover immediately. This foot needs to be ready to cover your forehand side, otherwise, you'll always be reaching. So, during a continuous rally, you cannot keep your weight on your right leg. You will be unable to move. Your weight must always return to a neutral position after each shot. Move out, hit, and spring back to protect your entire court. Your body can only move when it is light and balanced. If your weight is planted, you have to unplant it before you can even start to move.